I found overlooking Divinity Churchyard. There's a killer at large. He must be stopped.
Taking that mask off was a big mistake.
Alfred, I found a fourth victim.
Highly regrettable, Master Bruce. All we can do is hope this body yields some clues as to the killer's identity.
This wound is relatively fresh, inflicted while the victim was still alive. Abrasion to the epidermal layers confirms the somewhat crude removal of a tattoo. The position of this scar indicates the victim underwent surgery to remove one of their kidneys. A plate made of tantalum, used here for a cranial fracture, most probably the result of a boxing accident. The victim's calloused knuckles would only be acquired by a professional fighter. Alfred, the victim's name is Ella Montgomery.
It appears the kidney was donated to a twin sister who unfortunately died. This seems to have been the catalyst for her boxing pursuits, and hence the cranial injury. She went missing in Huntsville, Alabama.
That's 3 victims, all of them abducted in various places around the country. Keep looking for a connection, Alfred.
Right you are, sir.
The writing by the bodies suggests the killer has a higher purpose. It's as if these weren't good enough for what he has in mind.
Do you think there are other victims?
Yes, and I don't know what he has planned for them. Investigating the body I discovered on the rooftop of Ted's Electronics will help track the killer. He's still out there and needs to be stopped. I've seen that pattern of scar tissue before. It's a bite mark. Analyzing its radius points to a species of Selachomorpha. This particular variety of shark is only found in the waters off the coast of North Gotham. The victim is fitted with an ocular prosthesis. This specific type of medical-grade acrylic was used only once during a trial 5 years ago. Signs of trauma to the upper arm. At some point, titanium screws had been implanted to repair a fractured humerus. Alfred, the victim's name is Lisa Mendez.
She had quite a troubled upbringing, sir. Orphaned aged 9, foster homes, drug abuse. She developed a talent for surfing, hence the shark attack. Tragically, it's also how she lost her boyfriend. She was working for a Christian charity in Tucson, Arizona, when she went missing.
Have you found anything linking the victims?
I can find no personal or professional links between the victims, but they each went missing near state parks or playing fields.
Try and find anything connecting those places.
Of course, sir. I'll look into it.
Abducting people and mutilating their bodies. I'm going to find this killer, Alfred.
I think his penchant for opera is a clue, sir.
Who's leading the militia now? Militia boys are crapping their pants, but the new boss won't let them go. Sounds like the cells are getting cramped in GCPD.
There's still riddles in the film studios. What a cultural treat for you. No doubt you like action movies, Batman. People like you are why my artfully shot autobiopic cannot find a distributor. Find.
Right in progress. Bristol District. Looking bad down there. Over. Leroy said he saw one of the bodies. Looks like it's been crucified. And knowing Leroy, he went and had a look. Of course he did. He's got pictures of this thing on his phone. He's a sicko. I ain't heard from Beeks in ages. I think he went all religious. religious or something. You know, I saw my folks get whacked when I was a kid, too. Don't see me getting all self-righteous about it. So hang on. If Batman is Bruce Wayne, then who's been playing Bruce Wayne all this time? I thought Bruce Wayne had nothing better to do than waste his parents' inheritance. Guy's really gone down in my estimation.
Alfred, I found a fifth victim.
I feared you would, sir.
An irregularity on the victim's chest. It appears to be a birthmark, quite distinctive. There's a bullet lodged deep in the upper bicep. This type of ammunition is predominantly used with a hunting rifle that hasn't been manufactured in over a decade. The left foot is missing several toes. The site of amputation suggests the removal of non-viable tissue in the treatment of frostbite. Alfred, I've ID'd the victim as Robert Kincaid.
He was a microbiologist who worked for Stag Enterprises. Many believe the shooting was connected to Kincaid's knowledge of controversial research, although that remains unverified. He took a teaching post in Atlanta, which is where he was reported missing.
Do the details of the disappearance match with the others?
They do indeed, sir. Also, your request to cross-reference the parks and playing fields has proved fruitful. I've come across some leasing documentation that appears to have been falsified. Someone is attempting to cover their tracks.
Find out anything you can, Alfred. We couldn't have done anything to prevent these deaths, but we can still save others.
What happens if the man decides to break all our limbs? In case you forgot.
Riddler, tell me everything.
Screw you!
Ow!
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but I'm getting kind of tired of all this rioting. This is like Arkham City. We've got the whole damn place to ourselves. I kind of feel like I lost something when I was Bruce Wayne. You know, like when you realize Santa Claus is really that drunk uncle. drive straight through a wall like it weren't even there.
Solve the puzzles in Scarecrow's hideout, Batman. Unlike that rogue psychologist, my riddles are truly villainous.
Man, I hope City Hall tries blowing us all to pieces again. Got a mortgage to pay off. First Arkham Asylum, then Arkham City, now this Arkham Knight. What's next? I say we leave. It's him! Run! So, who's Robin? Does Bruce Wayne have a kid or something? So who's Nightwing? And Robin? I bet they're the same guy. Two-Face, Penguin, Riddler, screw 'em all. I'm working solo from now on. He's here! Run! Hey, run! Get away from him! Oh yeah, great. Laugh it up, guys. If you had hay fever, you wouldn't be laughing. Hey, be more appreciative. Ivy died getting rid of that gas. Good. Hey, I wonder who it was under that visor after all. You think he knew Batman? There's no way it's true. Come on. Bruce Wayne? I think a man with that much money's got better things to do than be Batman. The Bat's a man with nothing to lose. Gotta be. I miss Scarecrow speeches. Felt real Halloween-y. Riddler's definitely funnier, though. You know, a part of me wishes he was still alive. Joker? Man, you always was crazy. Admit it, of course he had us working with fun. At least I know I'm still gonna be alive at the end of the day.
solve the remaining riddles in Stag's airships, you must promise, not to tear off that suit and join your monkey brethren as they fling feces against the walls. Okay? Okay?
I liked Batman's old car. You know, it had a kind of retro classic car thing going on. Didn't turn into a freaking tank either.
I guess Arkham Knight was just like all the other losers who tried to beat the Bat.
If we don't find something soon, I'm punching you in the face. What's a friggin' butler gonna do? I say while the Bat's away, the mice can go on up to Wayne Manor and clean him out. Last time I had a run-in with the Bat was months ago, during that whole, Protocol 10 thing. Man, that's a while back. He took a bunch of us down outside the Monarch. Bastard broke my arm in 2 places. Look, it moves funny. Whatever else happens tonight, guys, I want you to know this was the best Halloween ever. As if Wayne didn't have enough expensive cars. Is there anywhere left that ain't been looted? I'm getting bored.